Hello, my name is Clive Mukundu, Zimbabwean guitarist and music producer. Today I'm going to be breaking down the production process that I followed on Jane Doka's song called Take Me Back. Jane Doka is a Zimbabwean gospel artist who is based in the UK. So everything that we do, we basically work over the internet. So she sends me a demo, and then I create the basic instrumentation, just the draft. I send it back to her via WhatsApp. She looks for a studio, and then she does the lead vocals. Then she sends back the vocals via email. And then I look for back vocalists in Zimbabwe. I look for everybody else to come in. So I'm going to break down how we did the song. So the first thing that she did is she sent a demo. This is the demo. The good thing is she can play keyboards. So I encourage all songwriters to learn an instrument. And it will really open up your brains to understanding how music works. Your brains will be structured in beats and bars. So it will really help how you write your songs. If you find we've got a lot of artists in Zimbabwe who write songs that are very similar and monotonous, it's because they can't play instruments. So they can't tell that they are using the same chord progression from track number 1 up to track number 15. But when you play an instrument, you can tell that I'm using the same chord progression. Okay, here's the demo.
Loved you because of who you are. It wasn't because of what you do.
You can tell that the sound is not clean. It was just recorded by a phone. So she was just playing a jibara keyboard. And then recording with the phone, and that's what she played. So after listening to the demo, I started programming the drums. Here's the drums that I programmed. Yeah, so I used, for the drum fills, I used loops that I created with Carlton Mparutsa. He's a drummer, currently he's playing for Suleiman Chimbetu. They play Sungura, but he's a very versatile drummer, he plays anything. And then after the drums, I added some percussion. Here's the percussion. That taka on the percussion, it's a percussion style that I first heard on a Richard Bonner song. So what I did is I approached Zimbabwean percussionist Otino Mangoma and asked him how we could sort of create that sound, but on a 6/8, because we've got a lot of music in 6/8 in Zimbabwe. Richard Bonner's track was in 4/4, I think. I don't remember very much. So Otino has got a lot of percussion that he creates. So we managed to create it. That's what we played. Then the next thing, when I produce this song, every time I produce somebody's music, I first create the music on my own, just the basics, send it to them, or if they're here in Zimbabwe, they'll come and do all the vocals. After the vocals, that's when we start analyzing everything, circumcising the mosquito, and making sure everything is clean. So that's when I start inviting other musicians if the artist has got a good budget. So Jane Doka had a good budget. So on the keyboards, I called in Givi Gawaza. He's the one who played the keyboard. So this is what he played. Yeah, Givi is a jazz keyboardist. So I told him I wanted something very simple. So he played it the way I wanted. And then on the bass, I called in a young bass player by the name of Josh Meki. He's one of the best bass players in Zimbabwe. Again, I told him I wanted something very simple because I wanted it to be very laid back. So this is what he played. etc. Then on the chorus part, we needed more keyboards on the chorus. I suggested that we use organs and other keyboards to make the sound big on the chorus. So this is what give more played to make the chorus keyboards bigger. Nice. After that, I sent the music to Jane Doka in UK, and she looked for a studio in UK and did her lead vocals. So this is part of what she did on the lead vocals.
And I loved you because of who you are. Nitorere. And it wasn't because of what you do. Nitorere.
Yeah, she's a very brilliant singer with a very natural voice, and always encourage artists to. There's nothing that sells in the music industry more than being different. Just be yourself. Don't try to copy anybody. If you try to copy anybody, it's good for a school talent show, a birthday party. But if you want to get into the music industry, you really have to be yourself and be original. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. And then after that, I called in Derek Mpofu, I called in Esther Mukazika, and I called in Nicola Mtua, and then we did the back vocals. Here's what they did.
And I loved you because of who you are. Nitorere.
Take me back.
And it wasn't because of what you do. Nitorere.
Take me back.
In fact, on that clip, it's Derek Mpofu alone doing the back vocals. But then, let me play you the part where we had all the voices. What we did is we didn't have enough budget to call in a full choir. So I called in Derek Mpofu, Nicola Mtua, and Esther Mukazika. So what we did is all these three vocalists can do all the parts, all the vocal parts. So they will all do the soprano, then they will double it, and then they will triple it. Then they will do the tenor, double it, triple it, then they will do the all the vocal harmonies, and then Derek is the only one who would come in and do the bass. So we tried to make the sound a little bit bigger, sort of like a choir, but we didn't have enough people to make it sound like a choir. But at least we managed to make it bigger slightly. Here's what they sang.
Take me back to the place I first believed. Take me back to the place I first received. Take me back to the place I first knew you. My true love, real love, first love.
Okay, the guys are very good. And then the last thing that we did is I called in a saxophone player. His name is Joseph Chinoriri. He's one of the busiest saxophonists at the moment. He's very good. He's a talent session artist. There's a difference between playing live on stage and playing in the studio. Because in the studio, you have to be very fast when you are given melodies by the producer or by the artist. Or you have to also be very fast when you're asked to create something. So on this track, I didn't give him anything. I just asked him to play licks that were filling in the gaps that were left by the lead vocalist. And also, that's when I also added my lead guitar. And then we agreed with everybody to put an intro. So we fought and we fought when we fought, but as the producer at the final say. And finally, this is the intro that we agreed upon. And this is the saxophone that Joseph Chinoriri played. And this is the lead guitar that I played. So partially, this is part of the song.
You because of who you are. Nitorere.
Take me back.
And it wasn't because of what you do. Nitorere.
Take me back.
Didn't matter if others will approve. And nitorere.
Take me back.
I love you because of who you are. Take me back.
Take me back to the place I first believed. Take me back to the place I first received. Take me back to the place I first knew you. My true love, real love, first love. Take me back to the place I first believed. Take me back
Yeah, basically that's the whole production process that I used on the album with a couple of friends that I invited. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That's Mukundu Music. See you on the next episode. Thank you.